Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week, we are talking about what it means to be ready to buy your wedding dress. Once you say yes to the dress, what happens next, and how can you put your best foot forward to be ready and prepared for all the things that are to follow? Before we jump into this week's topic, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, let me know if there's any video topic you'd like me to create a video on for you. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, wears so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, please be sure to follow at LOVELLA Bridal, at LOVELLA Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert on Instagram. I do touch on this topic a lot. However, I wanted to dive even deeper into this. What does it truly mean to be prepared and ready to purchase your wedding dress? And what does that process look like? So first things first, you have to come with an open heart, open mind, and be ready to find the one so that you're not surprised. When you're going out wedding dress shopping, you are putting your foot forward to find the dress. So when you find it, don't be surprised by it and take a few steps back and have commitment issues to not move forward. You are putting your best foot forward to find that dress, and once you find it, I want you to be fully prepared to say yes to the dress and be able to check that off your wedding list of things to do and move on to another element of planning your wedding. If you are not having the best day, I highly recommend rescheduling your appointment to a day where you are in a really healthy, great, positive mindset to move forward. Now, it's very common to have anxiety and feel anxious about the process and really nervous about what this whole thing looks like. So hopefully by the end of this video, I will be able to alleviate some of that pressure so that you're able to be mentally prepared for what the process looks like. Let's put out into the universe that you are having an awesome day. You have the mindset of I'm going dress shopping and I'm going to find my dress today. What do I need to bring with me? First and foremost, you need anybody who is helping you make this decision. If there is someone that is helping you make a decision, they need to be there because you are wasting your time and the stylist's time if the deciding person who is helping you through this decision isn't there. Because what happens is you do this appointment and you land on a particular dress based on the experience that you're having. Each dress you try on leads you to finding you your dress. That being said, if a crucial person that is supposed to be helping you, that you value their opinion and you do not want to make this decision without them, they need to be a part of it. And I say that because if you would just bring them in at the very end and say, hey, this is my dress, there's going to be a disconnect there. So you definitely are going to want to bring all your loved ones with you to make the time as productive as possible. You also want to be prepared financially. You want to have the funds readily available for you to pay for the dress. If you're dress shopping and you don't have the funds available, you're being counterproductive in your shopping experience. With all the variables at play these days, with gowns getting discontinued, price increases happening, if you're dress shopping, be prepared to pay for it. Prior to going in store, I did touch on a video of your top 5 questions to ask when you go wedding dress shopping to be prepared. I will link that for you below. However, I will touch on finding out if the store requires you to pay in full or if a deposit is required. At LOVELLA, we do require all gowns to be paid in full. So that's definitely something that you want to consider and be prepared for, because if you're dress shopping, I promise you, you're going to find it. You're shopping, you're gonna find it. Like, there's no way you're going dress shopping and you're just gonna try things on and not land on one. You're eventually going to find one. So go with the mindset and the energy and the funds to be able to close on it. Make it the best use of everyone's time, primarily your valuable time, and you get to cross that off of your to-do list. Since we're talking all the logistics when it comes to buying the dress, having the right people in the right places alongside you, having the funds readily available, having the mindset that yes, I'm going to do this, this is exciting, this is fun, even if you feel anxious, brainwash yourself. It will ease you. Find a store that's going to support and guide you through that process. You also want to ask all the logistical questions when you are in store. because each store may vary on their protocol of what it looks like once you say yes to the dress. So if you want to ask that prior to going in so that you are fully prepared, I highly, highly recommend that. And then that way you're not surprised, oh my gosh, I was not prepared for all this. It is also extremely valuable that you make the decision while you are in store, while you're in the dress, while that original stylist is helping you, because they were along the journey with you and they know exactly what you're liking and not liking, to make sure there are no errors when it gets transferred onto the invoice at the time of purchase. You also want to find out what the alteration process looks like so that you are mentally prepared for what's to come after you have said yes to the dress. Do yourself a huge favor. When you buy your wedding dress, buy your veil as well. I tell you this because you want your veil color and your dress color to match. The reason why it's so important to do it while you're in store is because it's very likely that when you go back to visit the store, it could be a week or a month later, that sample gown that you originally liked is no longer in store. As bridal stores, sometimes our designers send us dresses for a trunk show event where we're just borrowing some samples and we ship them right back. So if you're coming in store and you're just shopping to shop and you're trying on dresses and you actually end up falling in love, but you don't have the right people and you're not prepared with the funds, then at that point, that dress won't be there when you come back. These are the things that you really want to consider and be prepared. And the veil is a crucial part of it, because when you buy that veil separately, you don't know if it's going to match. You don't know if the width of the train and the width of the veil are going to work well alongside each other. You also want to take photos, look at the photos while you're in the dress so you feel what the dress feels like, and you're also able to compare it on a photo real time. When you go home and analyze those photos, keep in mind the dress is not fitting you how it will fit you once it's been altered for your wedding day. It's kind of a crazy thing to consider that really most brides have no idea how the gown's going to fit them until a few weeks or even a month before their wedding. So don't overanalyze the images and don't hyper focus on certain areas of the dress. A lot of times brides like to isolate various things and focus on just the way the bodice is, or just how the belly looks, or just how the bottom looks. When you're isolating characteristics of a dress or characteristics of a veil, you start losing the entire vision of it in its entirety as a whole. So when that happens, I want you to close your eyes, reset for a moment, open your eyes and look at the entire thing. Because every single thing is done strategically and is done for a reason. But the second you start dissecting it, you will always find something and you're losing focus of the entire vision. All in all, what it truly means to be ready to purchase your wedding dress, it's all about mindset, the people, the funds, and putting your best foot forward to finalize decisions and move the needle forward in your wedding planning process. If you have any additional questions, please be sure to drop me a line. I'm happy to answer them. For more videos and tips like these, please be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.